Hey friends, it's Chef Rama here. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so if you watched my teaser on social media, especially on Instagram, we are going to be doing something really spooky today. Okay, really spooky. So if you were paying attention, a little bit of a hint. What do you think is going to be the main star of this show today? Because I gave it away in my teaser, just saying. Okay, my name is Chef Rama. I am a mom of 3 kids and a professional chef. My company is called Wannabe Chef, and I work with PowerXL to highlight their amazing appliances. Today we're using the PowerXL Air Fryer Pro, okay? One of my favorite things about this particular one is, honestly, it takes me back to my childhood days when I had those like smaller ovens. What were they called again? Can someone help me? What was that smaller oven called 25, 30 years ago as a kid you would play with? That's why I think this particular appliance is great, the Air Fryer Pro, because it really allows children to get involved in the kitchen, and I'll tell you why. So today's recipe, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a couple of minutes. I didn't see anyone say, oh, good morning, Michelle. Anyone say what they think I'm doing. If you watch the teaser, what's the main star of my show today? Oh, Easy Bake Oven. Thank you. I'm just laughing right now because I honestly was thinking about Polly Pocket. Did anyone remember that? And I was like, was it a Polly Pocket oven? No, Easy Bake Oven. This is a grown-up version of that, which is amazing. The large windows, the easy handle to open and close, and you could replace so many appliances with the Air Fryer Pro. Okay, enough of this part. Let me just get to the part that we're actually making today. We are making Spooky Ghost Bagels, okay? Spooky Ghost Bagels. And I will tell you that the Spooky Ghost Bagels are really, really easy to make because I really want you guys to get involved in the kitchen with your friends and with your family and especially with your kids, okay? So let's start. I've got some olives for the eyes, okay? I've got a bagel. You guys, I'm in New Jersey, the land of amazing bagels. I just cut my bagel in half. And what I did is I just hand kind of cut some ghost shapes with some sliced mozzarella cheese, okay? So let me show you how we're gonna start this up. We're just gonna take your favorite tomato sauce, okay? Favorite tomato sauce, and we're just going to spread it on the bagel. A really nice thin layer. I like to make mine homemade, but if you buy store-bought, you can do Rouse, which is my absolute favorite when I'm in a pinch, but I like to make my tomato sauce homemade. Then what we're going to do, just like this, is we are going to bake this in the Air Fryer Pro at 400 degrees for 2 to 3 minutes, just so the tomato sauce really gets in there and sets, okay? So that's perfect. Getting a little bit messy there. And let me show you one that I did already. Perfect. You see that? It kind of set in there. And I'm going to put that in there. And I love that you can also cook for a lot of people on this with the 3 airflow racks as well. So here we go. It's nice and warm. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Spooky Ghost. You can use a cookie cutter. You can hand cut it. You can do whatever you like, just so it's a little bit easier. And keep that right there. Look at that. How adorable is that? And now I'm going to take my knife and get some black olives and cut out, just cut round, thin circles so they look like eyes. Look at this. You see that? And I'm going to put that right on top of my bagel right there, on top of my cheese. How cute does that look? Again, this is not hot, this is warm. I'm going to open up my Air Fryer Pro, and it's going to get a little busy in here for right now because I'm going to bake it at 400 for about 1 to 2 minutes, just until the cheese melts, okay? 400 degrees. Look, that's it. You can customize your temperature and your time. And then, I know this is not part of the recipe, but I had an awesome idea for you. So I was thinking, To me, ghosts look like males, right? I mean, do you think so? Like, it's hard to tell if it's a female ghost. And I thought, what way can we make it happen that it looks like a girl? Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a piece of basil leaf and just cut the top tip off, just like this. There we go. So now I have like little eyelashes just with the basil leaf, and I'll get a little closer in there. So all I did was I just took a scissor and I cut the top tip part off just like this. Okay. And then I'm going to show you what's going to happen in 2 seconds. Okay. So does anyone have any ideas on how to accessorize your ghost? Because I was thinking the basil would be eyelashes, but I'm thinking, I don't know, I was thinking of a hat, or I was thinking I could take a bunch of basil leaves and fan them out and make it like a dress. I don't know, so I'm open to ideas. Hey Danny, so cute, thank you. Such a good idea to shape the cheese, and how easy. Thank you. Okay, I see that Michelle is saying sounds amazing. Onion, what would you do with the onion, like to accessorize your ghost? I'm just curious. What would you do with the onion, Michelle, to accessorize your ghost? Okay. So now that I did that, I'm going to show you what it's going to look like right now. Look how quick this is and easy it is. And it just comes out perfect because it's superheated air, so it's perfectly toasted. Again, you don't really want the cheese to just melt and get messy. You want to keep that ghost shape. Look at this. How cute is this? Let me just put my little eyelashes on there. I think it's cute right there. Eyelashes, one's bigger than the other. Hey, so is everybody else's, right? Actually, I'm thinking I'm going to take my scissor and I'm going to fray a little bit of the pieces so it looks more like lashes. Getting fancy with you guys right now, huh? Okay. Look at this. How adorable is this? Look at that. Does that not look spooky? And would your kids not love making this in the Air Fryer Pro? Mine would. I think this might be a really good after school snack. Does anyone want to see how I free-handed that slice of cheese? Just curious. Ooh, onion eyebrows, Michelle. Whoa, that was amazing. Thank you for that idea. I'm thinking red onion just to add that colorful. Nora says you can make a bunch of these at once. Perfect activity, and the kids can help make their own dinner. That is true. That's why I said 3 racks. You could probably 4 in each rack, so 4 times 3, 12. That's for a family of 6 right there that you're feeding, okay? So I have that. Just, again, if you want to see, and I'm going to show you, I think I'm going to show you how I got those ghost shapes, and then I'm going to try it with you. Let me just get a slice of cheese. And I just want you to know that you have to make sure that your cheese is refrigerated because it's harder to cut. So that's a little quick tip. Make sure that your cheese is refrigerated because then it's harder to cut. Okay, so let me do that. Let me show you this. Let me get a knife. A small, or the tip of my big knife is fine too. And all we're going to do is we're just going to freehand this, okay? Okay, I'm taking the tip of my knife, and a ghost reminds me of a cloud. So I'm just like swirling my knife around and making this really cute ghost shape. And it just reminds me of a cloud, but it's really a ghost. You see that? And the cheese was nice and cold. A little quick tip. Now, kind of like a little arts and crafts, you just kind of rip off the excess. And look at that. That's cute, right? Did I do a good job? I mean, am I in the right profession? Because I think I am. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and taste this. I'm going to cut in half. Sorry, ghost. Right down the middle. Okay, right down the middle. And then a small little piece. And see what it tastes like. This is so easy. So delicious. Your kids could probably make this on their own with your supervision, of course, but you know, they can put it together. You can go into the oven, put it in and out. It takes probably 4 minutes to make. It's perfectly toasted, so it's nice and toasted on the outside and nice and chewy, because again, it is super heated air in there, so it's just perfection. Okay, does anyone have any questions about this recipe? Michelle says, my mom makes English muffin pizzas. Those are cute. I love those. I love those. Vanessa, so fun. Can't wait to try this out. Vanessa, you should. This is a really, really, really fun Halloween snack / pre-trick-or-treating activity with your kids. Just saying, your Halloween will be epic for that. Danny says, parchment paper with a ghost template would be great to let kids participate in cutting it out. That is a great idea. Great idea. Great idea. I love that, Danny. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. You guys, you were such a fun group today. This was a really quick, family-friendly recipe to get your kids in the kitchen. Feel free to customize your bagel. So if you want to do an everything bagel or an onion bagel or a plain bagel, it's all up to you. Nora snuck in veggies. You know me, girl. I always try to sneak in my veggies. I'm thinking grated carrots. I'm thinking grated carrots for a smiley face, a happy ghost. I love Michelle's idea of the red onion, the olives, the basil with the eyelashes. I'm thinking maybe half a grape tomato for like the tongue of the ghost. Just saying, a veggie filled pizza bagel, ghost pizza bagel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you the same time, same place next week. Okay, bye.